Welcome everyone to our mindful meditation practice today. It's lovely that you can join us here in the virtual third space and in Docklands. So I'd like to begin by inviting you to take a moment to settle down as if you're walking somewhere to settle into the practice today. So we're just going to pause while we imagine ourselves walking and settling down. Using our imaginations, let us imagine ourselves walking in the morning air. The temperature is low and it is a crisp, sunny morning. We're walking along a path that flows next to a creek, winding its way along. And we find somewhere to stop and take a seat. The air is cold, crisp. And as we sit and pause, the eyes of our imagination are open. And as we breathe, we can see our breath. The air of our environment is so cold that as we breathe out, the warmth of our own breath can be visibly seen as it flows out of our bodies. The slightest mist can be seen as the breath leaves our body and flows into the air around us. A tiny cloud drifting into the air around our bodies. We draw in a larger than normal breath, taking it all the way down deep into our bellies. And as we exhale, the eyes of our imagination can see the mist flowing all the way out in front of us. And that warm cloud of breath that has left our bodies disappears into the air around us. Every breath out forms this cloud. We watch this little cloud, this mist, dance in front of us, dancing and swirling, then disappearing. Breathing in that crisp, cool air. blowing out that little cloud. As we watch that cloud dance in front of us, it brings joy, reminding us that we belong to the earth and the earth belongs to us. Breathing in and out. As we sit by the stream in our imaginations, we begin to notice the way gravity draws our body down towards the earth. That constant force holding us. We begin to notice its drawing, its pulling. We notice the way it connects us to the earth. Perhaps our feet are touching the ground. With no effort at all, we are held. We begin to notice other points of connection. The soles of our feet, perhaps the back of our calf muscles, our sit bones, the back of our thighs, what are the points of connection? Perhaps we imagine ourselves being melted together. Our lower back, noticing the warm embrace of gravity around our shoulders, not resisting, surrendering to the embrace. Letting the burdens and worries and stresses of the day just flow down over us. Allowing our shoulders especially to drop down. Can we allow them to drop further? What about our neck muscles? Can we allow them to relax? Noticing the pulling of gravity on our forehead. Allowing the skin that covers that part of our head to just relax, to rest, to become smooth, flowing down over the corners of our eyes. Circling around the eyes to the top of the cheekbones. Across to the bridge of the nose. Flowing down from the nose to the corners of our mouth. Allowing our lips to part and noticing a flow of air over the lips as we breathe in and out. Can we notice that air? Its gentle flow. Noticing the way gravity draws our chin down, down towards the earth. The hinges of our jaw on either side of our face are allowed to rest, maybe dropping down allowing our whole face, all of the skin and joints and muscles to rest. Moving inward now to the space of our mind. Our mind being like a bowl of water. The thoughts being like the water. Giving our mind permission to allow the water and the thoughts to be still. Resting in the stillness of thought. The bowl is not empty. The bowl is simply filled with still water. We hear the sounds of our environment like a cool breeze. Just noticing their flow. Allowing their harmonies to dance across our ears. As our bodies and our minds sit in this place of peacefulness. Our heart joins them. Resting in the peacefulness of the moment. We gently draw the eyes of our imagination back to the vision of our breath in the cold air, the warm mist flowing out of our bodies as we exhale. Seeing that little cloud of breath dance and then dissipate into the cool, crisp air around us. The sight we see in our imagination, bringing a smile to our face and joy to our heart. So we notice our breath in and our breath out. We begin to allow our conscious thought back into the center of our mind. Moving up closer to awareness of thought and body, our environment. Together we take a deep breath in, and when we exhale, we gently open our eyes, coming back into the company of others. Be at peace, my friends. Shalom.